Um, Linda Vista. Well, right off the gate, when I heard you and I called you, I just feel like our visions and our missions aligned. Linda Vista's mission statement. I hope I get this right. If I didn't, I wrote it down. It's to develop strategic alliances to strengthen communities. So that's what I want. I want to serve the community. I want to make them strong. I want to be a resource that they can count on. And Linda Vista was, with clients, I say us, we, a lot. Our house, this house, our accounts. I become part of your family.
Saludos! Welcome to another episode of The Wandering Broker. My name is Jose Quiñones, the broker of record for Linda Vista Real Estate out of Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And I am here with the one and only Frannie Esparza. What's up, Frannie?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm feeling great.
You are?
Feeling great. It's closer to end of summer, so that kind of bums me out, but the weather feels so good. So
It does.
good.
Right?
Yeah.
This morning, Trey Eldu and I, when we went to the gym, right, it was chilly. It was like 4:30 in the morning. You already feeling. I'm like, oh, I need a hat.
Yeah. Walk out like it's kind of crisp.
That's right. So, hey, I want to start off with this, man. This young lady and I, she's not only one of our partner agents. She's also one of my business partners. We've been running a long time together, man. Like having fun, building ourselves up, right? Like creating beautiful things, man. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Today we're going to have a phenomenal conversation with all things Frannie Esparza. And
Let's
Haley.
go.
Haley, her phenomenal daughter,
Yes.
who's also a real estate agent. Ain't that something?
Yep. The Esparza Taylor
Freaking
team.
Haley. Yo, she's doing her thing. So, first question. What initially drew you to becoming a real estate agent?
I think when I first started off, I was interested. Actually, I did a whole little video about this. I was interested in buying my own property, and I didn't know anything about real estate or buying a home or anything of that nature. And I went to a couple of agents. I reached out to a couple of lenders, and they really didn't pay me too much mind. So I went to a home buying seminar, and I just decided, I'm just going to get licensed myself and do this myself. And I did. I got licensed, and I got into real estate. I bought my house first, got paid to buy my house, which I'm always proud to say. And then I just found a passion for it. I found you, heard you on the radio, and I knew immediately that I had to be part of your team.
And you know what's so crazy? I know that you being really nice, right? Was I one of them agents that
Yeah.
didn't pay you no mind? Was I?
Yes. So I always laugh when I say that because I called Jose. I was like, if anybody's going to help me, it's going to be Jose. Nope. Left me on red.
I bet you there's a lot of individuals from when I first, my first 2 years, that can probably say the same thing, man, because I was inundated.
You were running wild.
I was running wild.
Yeah.
At the time, I was probably the only full-time Spanish-speaking agent, just running. So my phone was blowing up, man. So, but it's paid off. I apologize. I am
No,
sorry.
it was a push for me to say, hey, I'm gonna do this on my own.
You did.
Yeah.
I remember the first.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, man. You asked to meet with me, so you showed up. It was at the backyard in Melton. And you showed up with your license and you said, all right, I'm ready. And I'm like, damn, I knew then that this was going to be magical, man. I knew then.
Yeah. So no hard feelings that you never called me because I still joined your team.
That's what's up. Second question. How do you stay current with the latest development trends and local real estate changes?
That's so important because, people look to you or to us as the professionals. So we have to be knowledgeable. We have to be current on everything. So I follow a lot of platforms that deal with real estate, keeping with current matters, anything that is real estate related. I follow. I also have conversations with a lot of the lenders that I work with, because from that side, I want to be able to give my buyers at least a perspective. Obviously, I'm not a lender, so I don't know all the details, but at least I can give them, throw something at them that will make them more knowledgeable. I meet with you, on a regular basis, and you feed me a bunch of awesome ideas. So I'm always trying to be in the know all the time.
How long you been doing this, man?
I have been an agent for 8 years.
8 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn.
8 years.
It's going on a decade.
Yeah. It's been a little bit.
On a decade.
It's flown by, though.
It's flown by. What is most rewarding about guiding families through the process?
I want to say that I feel like I play a big part in accomplishing something that people sometimes feel impossible. A lot of people start off and they think that it's impossible for them to buy a home. And me being a part of that just makes me, feel great. I love that. I love the gratitude. I love creating a comfortable space for families and I know if nobody else does, I know that I did that.
And that's all and also I'm thinking when you said that uncomfortable feeling of them feeling that it's not possible, I want to rewind for a bit. When you first started, you said you bought your own house. I remember, why is that? How did it feel for you? You know firsthand.
I cried. I struggled. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about my credit. I didn't know how to fix it. It was something that just burst your bubble of any hope that you would be a homeowner or that you would advance in life. Because, real estate is a road to wealth and, being comfortable financially. And it just burst that bubble for me that I couldn't make it happen initially. I did eventually, but being able to serve as that person that's, cheering you on and saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is the plan. Here, I'm going to be here, right next to you, get you through this, is like, to people. It's like a breath of fresh air. So.
And you'll never forget that feeling.
No.
That's always with us. Can you share a memorable experience where you helped a family find a home and that matched their needs?
I think one of my favorites, because I have a lot of really, really awesome stories, but one of my favorites is there was a mother who had 2 sons. She lost a son, and the other son was left handicapped. And she lived in a very, very tiny apartment, and the one son had a lot of medical equipment that he needed to have, and it was no space. So being able to get her a spacious house with a ramp, with everything that she needed to be able to move her son and have, the medical staff come in and be able to take care of him, that was top tier. Right. That was top tier, yeah.
Damn. How does being part of Linda Vista, the Linda Vista tribe, enables you to serve your clients better? What advantage does our brokerage bring to the table? That's a twofold question.
Yeah. Linda Vista, well, right off the gate, when I heard you and I called you, I just feel like our visions and our missions aligned. Linda Vista's mission statement, I hope I get this right. If I didn't, I wrote it down. It's to develop strategic alliances to strengthen communities. Right. So that's what I want. I want to serve the community. I want to make them strong. I want to be a resource that they can count on. And Linda Vista was that message. And then the second part of the question, what was?
Second part is, what advantage does our brokerage bring to the table?
We help everybody, but the advantage is my Latinos, because Linda Vista is the trusted source for the Latino community when it comes to real estate. And that's who I am as a person as well, so it fits. That's
right. And, as you talk, I need to remind myself, stay focused, stay present, because I just go off, man. Every time I listen and hear that mission statement, it just brings me back to center, right? I never did it for the money. I did it for the outcome. I knew that this outcome would happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where getting to the point where I had a bunch of individuals from within that community rise to the ranks to do what I did and take it further.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Living up to the mission statement.
Well, developing strategic alliances to strengthen communities.
Yeah.
You know, that was my own personal vision statement. I was working for the Mara Rural Ministries. I was their director of community relations back in the days, man. And I was sent away to a board development camp. We went to New Orleans for like freaking almost 2 weeks. And one of the focuses was that you had to develop your own personal mission statement. And it helped you look at your life and the things that what drives you. And for me was just serving. That just is money.
Yeah.
Does not bring me that. But I knew that if I was able to find that path, which it turned out to be real estate, I can get both.
Yeah. And it fits perfectly, all the alliances that we have created and the strength that we have given our community, not just the Latino community, but just in general, the community.
I am grateful every single day for our partner agents, for freaking Frannie, for,
I am no longer Frannie. I am freaking Frannie, all right?
I am so just grateful for all our partner agents, what we've been able to do. I'm grateful for the community that's trusted us. All right, man. I almost made this about me.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, I almost cried."
Yeah. All right, let's go. Are you ready? Let's move on.
Do it.
What advice would you give to potential buyers looking to enter our area? Well, I'm sorry. Let me say that. What advice would you give potential buyers looking to enter our current real estate market in our area?
Really simple. Work with somebody who's knowledgeable, because anybody who's knowledgeable, an agent that's knowledgeable, like myself, like Jose, we have those alliances, those relationships, those resources. So whether it be about lending, whether it be about the current market, whether it be about whatever, we're able to, if not answer your question, connect you with somebody that can.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Real estate transactions can sometimes be challenging. Could you share an example of a tough situation you've successfully navigated for a client?
I've had a lot of those as well. It seems like I have a lot of challenging transactions. But I think the most recent one and one that was really rewarding was a young couple, 19-year-old, pregnant. And we were going through a grant program to try to get funds to buy a house, their first house. They're starting off, young parents, and just being so young and not knowing a lot of things, was challenging, but we're there to educate, we're there to help and walk through the process. But it was definitely a lot of hurdles to jump, but we did it. We did it together, and it was super rewarding because now, she had the baby and, they have their home and they're comfortable. And so I think that was the most recent one.
Fair. The next question is similar. How do you approach solving unforeseen hurdles during the home buying process?
Con calma, con calma, cálmate. Cálmate.
Which translates to?
Just be calm, with calm. Approach all the situations with calm, because my energy is transmitted to my clients, to the listing agent or the buyer's agent, to the lender.
Say that one more time.
My energy?
That's right.
My energy is transmitted to everyone that I'm working with. So me, even though, in behind closed doors, I might be like, what the, but once I'm dealing with the buyer, the lender, whoever I'm working with, I make sure that I am calm during this obstacle, and you just think clearer. You calm down, think about it, take a break, and come back to it.
That's right. What steps do you take to ensure your clients feel comfortable and supported?
when I'm working with clients, I say us, we, a lot. Our house, this house, our accounts. I become part of your family.
That's right.
Because we're buying this together. So it becomes us. I don't want to say us against them, but yeah, us against them. So I become part of your family, and we go through the process together. I'm super transparent. I keep it real. I'm gonna tell you things you don't want to hear sometimes, but I'm gonna be part of your team, so we're gonna get through it together. And I think that makes people just feel like I'm not. This is not just a transaction. Like this is a home for us.
Facts. How do you plan to continue growing and improving your services?
I could say, I'm doing a whole bunch of marketing and, all kinds of, ads or whatever. But I think just like we always say, keep doing you, because a lot of my clients are repeat clients. And when you provide someone with an excellent experience, they're going to, they're going to spread the word. They're going to tell their family, friends, whoever, and it all comes full circle.
Yes.
So I think just continue to do me and get even better at it. Just perfect my craft.
And let me ask you, when you say continue to be me, what does that mean to you?
That means that when I'm working with clients, implement all the stuff that we just discussed. Be knowledgeable, be patient, make them feel like part of the team. Give them all that service that I advertise. And, that's all I got to do.
Be you.
Yeah.
All right. How do you envision the role of technology and innovation in the real estate industry, and how will it impact your approach?
I think that's a scary thing for a lot of people, especially in our Latino community. But it's a necessary evil for some people. I think it is very beneficial for us. It makes things a lot easier. It makes my job easier. It makes transactions go a lot more smoother. But it's just I just see it as it's just another thing that I'm going to add to my list of things to educate people on, because it's something that's essential to our business. And it's going to continue to grow, and I've got to continue to grow with it to make my business successful.
And to make it clear, and simple, one simple thing that most individuals that have purchased home or in the process of purchasing home who are acclimated to our society, things as simple as electronic signature, not community.
Yeah.
That's like
it's a challenge.
It's a big challenge.
Yeah.
So it's just continuing to walk our people through that process, being patient, earning their trust.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Definitely.
Could you share a recent testimonial from a satisfied client that genuinely reflects your dedication and commitment to your work?
Testimonial, I would have to say I wrote it down.
Awesome.
So I had a client this one was really awesome, and I was just like, wow, that's a really cool testimonial, and it was nice. So it's a very long testimonial, but I kind of took the key points, and she mentioned that I had done an excellent job at explaining, and that I made her feel confident and secure at all times. And that to me is, that's top tier. And then she went on to say that I represent the community and Linda Vista in the best way possible. And for that, I am so thankful, is what she said. And that, I was like, that was really nice. That was really nice.
Makes it worthwhile.
Yep. Just to know that, that's what I set out to do. I set out to represent the community well. I set out to represent what Linda Vista stands for well. I want people to fully understand this very complicated process. I accomplished that as well, and I made her feel secure and able to trust me to guide her through it.
Another question. Why do you smile?
Why do I smile? I'm grateful. That makes me smile, being grateful for the present, what I have in the present, and what's to come.
But listen, man, I'm grateful and thankful for the role that as a tribe we have played in our community. And I am really, relishing, right, enjoying this moment, right? Because if God continues to give us breath, man, this is just Right?
Tip of the iceberg.
What?
Yeah.
Because all
Yeah.
we've been doing is just getting stronger,
Yeah.
stronger,
Mhm.
right? With a servant heart, man. Like, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
Does
definitely.
that make sense?
It does. It does. Although it's been almost a decade, it does
Yo,
really feel
right?
like it's
Time has
just
flown.
getting started. Yeah.
Our lives have been transformed
Yeah.
because of the journey that we've embarked
Mhm.
on. So, gracias. How can people get a hold of you?
They can call me 302-339-9297